So it's officially winter time. I live up north, so it's really cold, and when it gets cold we turn on our heat, and if you're like me, you sit under a space heater all day, and so that dries out your skin and your hair. So what I do in the summertime is a little bit different than what I do in the wintertime to keep my hair moisturized. I use Mielle's Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo. So every naturalista knows to condition your hair often and every time you wash it. But in the wintertime, you want to make sure that you have a really good deep conditioner that you can leave on for at least 10 to 15. I try to leave mine on for at least an hour, and the Babasu and Mint conditioner works best for me. It smells great, and when my hair is really dry and crunchy, this just turns it into butter. So I left this in my hair for an hour, and now we're at this stage. I like doing braidouts in the winter because I can use a lot of moisturizing products without gel, and then I can let it air dry overnight and I don't really have to diffuse it. We're gonna go ahead and start with my hair. I just section it off so it's easier to work with. I always use leave-in conditioner whether it's the winter time or summertime. I like to use really thick, heavy moisturizing products. So I'm gonna switch over to the pomegranate and honey line. This is probably my favorite leave-in conditioner to use in the wintertime because it's so thick and I feel like it penetrates my hair and it stays on my hair and I actually feel like it's moisturized. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, add it to my hair. I don't usually use a lot of leave-in, but I just use some. And I'm going to focus more on the ends of my hair where it is bleached and just work that into my hair. Oh, it always smells so good. All of their products smell really good. Today I'm going to use the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I'm really bad at using oil like I said before, but I want to make sure that my hair is sealed, especially on the ends, on these bleached ends, so they don't get, you know, crispy. So I'm gonna focus on the ends, and I don't usually use a lot. So for this style, we're gonna keep it real simple and use one product. I like really thick creams when I'm doing my braid out, so I'm gonna use the Hawaiian ginger hair butter. I love thick creams, and it just makes me feel like my hair is really moisturized and that it will stay that way when it dries. So I take quite a bit, put that all over my hands, and I'm gonna work it into my hair. Firstly, y'all don't judge my braiding, okay? I'm not really good at braiding, but for this, you don't have to be. We're not using it for a style, we're using it for the curls. I'm just gonna go ahead and start my braid. So when I get to the end, I like to add a little bit more of the moisturizing hair butter just to make sure that those are really good and coated, because I'm not going to put any curlers. I'm gonna just try and twirl this around my finger and then have like a cute little coil at the end. Putting all the product on there like this, and then I'm just going to twirl it around my finger. Nice bouncy curl right there, and that'll dry perfectly so you can unravel it at the end. Alright, I'm back. That didn't take too long. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm guessing about 12 braids in my hair, and all I did was put the leave-in conditioner in, add the oil, and then add the hair butter to my hair, and then braid it up. So this is the most important part about what I do in the winter time, is I don't use any heat or any blow dryer or any drying products at all. My hair is usually already dry enough, so I try not to add any more to it. So what I'm gonna do is let this dry. And my hair is like a sponge, so it's gonna take a couple hours. And by a couple, I mean like all night. So I am finished for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for work tomorrow, and then I will show you what I do in the morning, and hopefully I'll have some better lighting with the sun. So the next time you see me, it'll really be about 10 hours later, but it's gonna seem like 2 seconds to you. So I will see you in the morning. Let there be light. So there's much better lighting today. It gets really dark at like 5 o'clock, so that's why it was so dark in the last frame, but now I have some natural lighting, and my hair is completely dry. It's been about 10 hours. So now I'm going to start the takedown process, and this is really simple. I'm going to take a little bit more of the rosemary mint oil just to put on my fingertips so I don't frizz it all out. Put it all over the braids, and then make sure that my hands still have a little bit of the oil on them as I start the takedown. So takedown is easy. Just try not to disturb the curl pattern a lot when you're doing this, or else you can get really fuzzy hair, which if you like that, that's fine. I like a little bit more definition in my braid out, so I try and make sure that I'm really gentle while I'm taking these out. Alright, when you're done, your hair should look a little something like this. Don't worry, we're gonna fluff it up really big. So what I like to do is take one little piece of the 3-strand twist, and I separate that twice. So 1, 2. Okay, so I'm done separating all of my individual strands, and your hair should look a little something like this. If you want to, you can stop here, but for me this is still way too flat. I need a little bit more oomph in my hair, so you can take your handy dandy pick. There's no real rhyme or reason to how I pick out my hair. I just start going in until my ancestors say stop. So just go in and pick out a lot of the roots and lift up. Try to stay away from the ends of your hair. If you did like me and you twirled the ends while you were braiding it, you should have a little bit of a curl at the bottom. So I try to stay away from there, but I do get like the middle part of my hair to make it a little bbit more wider out here. Pretty much done at this point. It looks so cute. If you like to, you can go ahead and gel your edges. I've kind of gotten away from that. My hair is natural, my edges are gonna be natural too. So this is the final look. I hope you like it. It was really easy to do, and to maintain this, just take some moisturizing milk at night, put it in your hair, seal it in with oil, and pineapple it up. You can find all of these products on the Mielle Organics website. I'll link it somewhere below, and I do have a coupon code that I will link in the description as well. So I hope you like this tutorial, and until next time, have a good one.